Welcome back to Stretford Paddock FC. It's been a challenging few games for the team, with a frustrating goalless draw against Sandbach, followed by a narrow 1-0 defeat to Moore United. Today, Paddock play St Helens, another defensively strong team that Paddock struggled to score against in their previous 1-0 meeting at home, with Omar Sinclair's free kick proving the decisive point in that match. With Ryan Katumbah unavailable and Gav Salmon sidelined long-term with a serious knee injury, Paddock's attacking options have been decimated. Once again, manager Steve Howson must turn to the under-21 squad for reinforcements. Players like Victor Yumva and Denzel Lawson, amongst others, are called upon to step up to the challenge. The stakes are high though, as Paddock seeks a crucial win to keep any chance of promotion alive.
Right then, how are we doing, lads? Everyone good? Yeah. Right, off your phones. You've got today's game and the next game where I'm going to allow you to even be on your fucking phones in the dressing room. I'm going to come up with something like a fucking bag that Dave's going to have, and as soon as you come in the dressing room, you need an hour focused on your game prep, chatting to your teammates, that sort of stuff. It's really fucking important. You need to make sure you're focusing on what you're doing with your game. So for that hour before the game, there is nothing important. You can leave the sound on, and we'll give them either Claire or Dave, and if your fucking phone rings, they can answer it. Does anyone have a drama with that? If anyone's got a specific thing like their bird's about to go in at birth or something like that, guess what? I'll let you have your fucking phone. But realistically, getting a text about your mate about what time you're meeting in the pub later, it's not really relevant to what we're trying to do here, is it? The most important thing for the next hour is making sure that we're ready to go and win 3 points. Or am I wrong? Am I wrong? No, that's what we're all here to do, man. It fucking ruins my weekend if we lose. So I'd rather that we get the most important part of the fucking weekend and go and have it right off tonight if we fucking win. Because that's how it's supposed to be. Game. It's got to be intense. It's got to be physical. These are a good team. You've got to start with some big talk. This sounds like they've made a fucking day of it. They've got mascots and all the rest of that sort of stuff. It's time to be party poopers. You need 2 wins to go up. Lima breathing down our necks. Now they've got 2 tough games, but do you want to be sitting there fucking refreshing the Cheshire League page waiting to see what their fucking score is? Or do you just want to go win the next 2 games and know that you finished at least 4th? You can still finish 3rd actually, depending on how the other games go. But if you win the next 2 games, you finish 4th. Last year they promoted 4. I have no idea what they're doing this year because they make it up on the fly. But last year we missed out on going up because we ended up 1 game, 1 win off being inside the top 4, and we didn't go up. If we'd have gone up, we'd be fucking halfway at the Prem by now. But we're not, we're still here. So how about we fucking get the job done? Far too often, this team, these players, you lot and me, have been in a position to take advantage of something, and we've just decided not to. Can we decide to actually get the fucking job done? Minimum fuss, 1-0, 2-0, straightforward shutout. Do you believe you can do that? Yeah. I fucking know you can do that. I don't know how many times we have to say it before it sinks in, but you lot really make the difference here. Take personal responsibility for talk, for intensity, for attitude, and for how fucking hard you want this in the warm-up. If the warm-up is good, the game is good. If the warm-up is bad, what happens? So what are you going to do to make sure that this warm-up's good? Because yes, your activation, I want you to relax when you go through your activation. That's how you get your fucking muscles prepared. But the second we switch into that possession box, he's not your mate. He's not your mate. If he's got a different colour bib on, treat him like the fucking opposition. Put a bit of something on each other. What we do that possession box for isn't just, can we do a little bit of this and that? It's, can we start with talk? And can we be fucking aggressive and physical with each other? Because the second that referee blows that whistle, what's going to happen? They're fucking getting fired straight into you. So you have to be prepared. No one's going to get upset with you for going in nice and physical in the warm-up, because you're preparing your teammates for fucking battle. So get in there and take responsibility for it. Every single one of you. Do not let someone else take responsibility for getting this team warm. Don't think I'm only 5 games into the first team. That's Oatsy's job or Omar's job or Joe's job. No, it's your job. If you're in the fucking starting 11 or on the bench today, it's your fucking job. So make sure that you take responsibility for the talk. If you're in the fucking dressing room and you've got the Paddock badge on your chest, you're good enough. I expect you to be fucking talkative enough, okay? Right, let's go.
And here we are then, away at Ruskin Sports Village in St Helens. Team sheet for Paddock. Only 4 on the bench tonight. Juan Espina, Alan Kay, Josh Mbola and Aaron Hopley. The team lineup: Mason in goal, Denzel at left back today, Mikey right back, James and Omar in the centre, Joe KO'd and Teddy in midfield, and Vic, Joe and Callum up top. Paddock kick-off then, and playing from right to left in the red, St Helens in the blue. At the moment, Paddock are in the top 4 in the league, but what was a promising season has fizzled out quite disappointingly towards the end. Paddock has been finding it hard to come by points, and as part of that process, come by goals, so hopefully a turnaround can happen today. Never easy away on the road though. Playing out for the back now. Long ball forward. Tries its way forward. Here we go. Vic on the ball. Cross comes in. Oh, it was actually a shot at the keeper. Low to the front post. Throw in St Helens. Manages to get past Omar. Good stop. Can't tell if that was deflected off Mason Taylor. I don't think it was actually. It might have been just a missed shot. Quick throw from the Paddock now. On to KO'd. Press from behind. Nearly lost the ball. Managed to win it back. You can hear it from the sidelines. They're not happy with that. But Paddock playing out of danger. Ball across to Mikey. It's fallen short. And now they're on the break. St Helens. He's got the pace. Can he get past Teddy? No, he can't. Well stopped by Teddy there. That number 8 looking a bit dangerous. St Helens throw then, edge of the box. Back out. Number 2 is going to whip this one in. It's a bit lower than I expected. Not really gotten rid of by KO though. Back out to the 11. Tries to squirm a shot in. Well blocked by Omar. Mason Taylor doesn't have to do anything there. Callum in with the press now as well. And everyone from St Helens is literally parked in the Paddock half. Deepest player is just on the other side of their halfway line. So number 2 has another go across. Lofted back post deep. Way too far. The 7 tries it. Joe straight on him though. And then that's a speculative effort on goal. Nice save for Mason. Oatsy now. Ball forward finds Vic. Vicky Yumver, what can he do? He skinned past one. Ball comes in. Crossed over and nodded out. It's a nice idea trying to look for Teddy or Callum. Callum's on the ball now. Number 7 straight on him. Tries a bit of techers. Can't get past him, but holding off nicely with the strength. 1-2 again. Callum rounds for the shot. Can't quite get it off. Promising though. Paddock looking a bit more dangerous as we get deeper into the first half. Paddock again with the throw. Denzel's looking. Should point out as well, Denzel was Den's left back, but Denzel has played right back mostly so far with Mikey at left back. So, I wonder if this is tactical by state or preference thing from the boys. As Joe barges through the middle. Paddock do get the free kick. Mikey, going to take it. It's low. Deflects to Callum though. Callum goes for the shot. Oh, it's high and mighty over the top there. There now on the ball. Again, he's had a few wide touches. Heavy first touches, but getting away with it a bit. Might be finding some match rhythm. Paddock quite come from the ball. Mikey floats another one in. That left back position's working quite nicely for him on that front. Managing to get his right foot behind stuff. Joe on the ball in the middle here. Paul Mikey, nice interception. And there we go. Joe on the ball now. Finds Vic. What can Vic do? Oh, again, like Callum, it's a speculative one. Ball on the sidelines now. Oatsy. Dinked one forward. That was a lovely ball to Joe. Vic getting it down as well. Plays Joe. Bit wider. Ball through. A great through ball from Joe. Callum. Across. It's flashed across the face of goal. Joe can't get near it. Mikey. High up here. Having to get covered by Teddy. Ref's given the free kick against Teddy. That's disappointing. Open the back now. Mason to Omar. Big ball upfield from Omar. Trying to find Vic. Vic's on it though. Vic actually has got it. Somehow the number 4's lost that. What can Vic do? He's lost it on the sideline. Recovered it. He's got Callum with him. Plays it back to Joe. Joe under heavy pressure instantly as well. Teddy's looking tidy, as is Vic. Ball forward now to Joe. Can't quite get there. Doesn't have the legs compared to our little speedy wingers. But that is the half-time whistle. So let's go hear from the manager and his take on the half.
Right, in terms of the positives, I think once we get into their half, the shape's nice. And we're pinning them back and we're moving it quite nice. Check your shoulders a little bit more. Try and look for those little angles that little bit more. I don't know how close the offsides were. I'm going to believe the linesman, we was having linesman. So how about just be extra onside? Because we are getting in behind quite nice. So just watch them. And like I said, I'm inclined to believe it when they've got a line zone. Yeah, they make mistakes when it's just a ref, and you get out off there. But with a liner, they're probably correct. Lads, playing out's a team game. It's not an Oatsy game. It's not an Omar game. It's not a Mason game. It's a fucking team game. The lot of yous have got to it's the lateral movements, that side to side fucking movements. Create the angles for each other. Get on the half turn when you receive it. Get the fucking ball up the pitch. Can you feel how fucking good you are once you get in their half? Yeah. That's it. So, defensively, KO, sit there alongside Joe. Just sweep up that. Because of the long ball, let's put you there. Let's use your height a little bit in there. Get on the ball, move it up the fucking pitch.
Are you ready to explore independence, creativity, and endless possibilities? Look to 10 Trade, the proud sponsor of Stretford Paddock FC this season. Discover their all-in-one trading ecosystem. Learn with 10 Academy's free online courses. Experience exceptional trading conditions. Join today to trade with confidence in FX, in commodities, and stocks. Your potential is limitless, just like the number 10. Visit 10trade.com to start your trading journey now. And don't forget to cheer for Paddock FC.
Right then, about to kick off second half. Ref blows the whistle. St Helens kicking off. And again, switch halves, so right to left for the Blues. Paddock now shooting the other way. Good pressing from Paddock already. Saw Denzel making a high move there. Joe now in the middle. Acres of space. Drifts the ball out wide, across the floor. Good low pass. Callum trying his man, can't get there. What can Denzel do? Not a lot, but it looks at it. Rightly angry at himself. That was a bit weak. Overhead kick then into the box, well clear there. Somehow the 8's brought it down in between Teddy and KO though. It's a nice effort. I think Mason had it covered, but you can see he's not happy with the fact that the players have let it happen. Paddock at the back then. Omar on the ball. Nobody's pressing. Acres of time and space. Ball over the top to Mikey. Flicked. And it's in. There you go. Paddock take the lead then. Let's watch that one on the replay because that was something of a surprise. Omar boshes it upfield. For some reason Mikey's the one in the middle. The number 4's absolutely whiffed it in terms of defending it. Gets his foot on it, Mikey, and lobs it over. Everyone just watches it happen. And it's a rare goal for Mikey Burke. Paddock throw in then. Finds Teddy. Been quite comfortable on the ball today. Vic finds Callum. KO now in the middle. Better from him. Out wide to Mikey. On the overlap. Ball into the box. Heads up. And it's over the top of the keeper as well. Wow. Looping goal, that one. And again, the keeper is rooted. Let's watch this replay then. Mikey, left foot, lofted cross in. Finds its way to Vic. And Vic, for a pint-sized guy, has a great jump and a header. Lobs it over the keeper. And that's 2-0 to Paddock. St Helens now with corner. Desperate to get one back here. It's a good deep corner. Ooh. Number 4's clashed with KO there. I think both players might need treatment here. It was a heavy one. So substitution time then. One has been on for KO'd. And it looks like the number 4 for St Helens off as well. Joe Coleman, big ball up. You can hear the ping on that one. Defended sort of by St Helens. Deflected. Call from Callum for Albemarle, but out for a corner at least. Mikey, hands up. Goldner coming in. Big corner. It's curling. Oh. Finds Oatsy back post, but it's so high and so fast. Didn't have chance or any sort of capability to get your head properly on it. Joe working well there with Denzel. Ball out into the middle there. Teddy flicks it forward. Zhao is offside. There's a bit of a cramp thing down here. St Helens lending us hand. I think there might be a substitution. And yeah, there you go. Denzel is off. Josh Mbala is on. It'll be interesting to see who goes where. Alan Kay also coming on up front for Joa. Ooh, good stop by Mason. That was a half volley on the swerve there. A little bit of backspin going on. Out for the back now. Mikey, ball forward. Finds its way past number 3. There we go. Paddock now looking to break. We are on the 90th minute though. See what we can do. It's a fizzled shot, that one. Nice movement. Just wasn't quite the power that we wanted. But at least it wasn't target. There's another ball's punted high and long. And normally we see Paddock taking a lot of these high balls and over the top job. And it puts under pressure. It's nice to see us doing it back to someone else today. Calls for a few handball calls there, but nothing. Oh, cheeky little touch from Joe. See what Vic can do. Dancing his way through the box here. Has it? Oh, about to say has a nice shot on goal, but again, tame effort. The right idea though, and beautiful footwork to get that ball through. It's looking like a 2-0 to Paddock here, but let's see if we've got anything left in the dying seconds. Remember, there will be some stoppage for the head injuries earlier. St Helens pushing though. Good interception by Oatsy. And there we have it. Full-time whistle blown. Paddock finally gets some goals under the belt. Mikey Burke and Vic Iyumva. I think Vic's probably man of the match today, but Teddy Ajijo also had a great game. And here we see now, Pilkington are the champions. Paddock's win puts them 2 points behind Claybrow, keeping us in contention. But it all relies on other fixtures going our way now, other results, and whether there are more spaces than just 2 to get promoted. So we wait with bated breath. In the meantime though, one final shout out before we do disappear for today. Paddock will be holding a trial day on June the 8th from 12 PM at the Openshaw campus in central Manchester, M11 2WH. Currently recruiting for a new under-12s team, which will be under 11s in this season, and an under-16s team, which will be under 15s. So trial times will be starting at 12, under-12s will be 12 till 1, under-16s will be 1 till 2, and under-21s in the first team will be 2 till 4. So do come along for that. Try and arrive 15 minutes prior so you can get some registration down. And obviously, Paddock will definitely be looking after a striker, or looking for a striker, I should say, given Gav's injury. Give Ryan Katumba some competition and some help to rotate with him. So if you're a striker looking for a team, definitely come down and trial. I know for a fact we'll be looking for all the talent we can get our hands on. For now, though, that's been us at the Paddock Highlights. So we hand over to manager Stephen Howson and to the players to get their thoughts and feelings about the game today.
Feeling just happy I could get on the score sheet today, and also work hard for the team, press as much as I possibly can. Yeah, good result. Yeah, definitely more physical. You have to kind of move faster, just so you can get kind of away from the defender, because if they get the body in, then they'll probably get you away from the ball. But yeah, physically, I think also just more stamina exertion, I think, as well. I think more of the same today, probably better. Hopefully more goals and assists, and as I get more in tune with the way the team plays, and I kind of already have with Joa and Nathan and the under-21s kind of guiding me in the way that we play, and yeah, kind of more of the same, but with more goals and yeah.
Yeah, I thought we looked good in the first half. We just sort of weren't playing out well, but I thought once we got into the middle third and the final third, I thought we looked real calm and composed with the ball, and we was finding space in the wide areas like we asked for. It felt like we probably could have scored one in the first half. There wasn't a lot of clear-cut chances, so it just needed to be a little bit sharper in the second half with that. Get a grip of the playing out, because that was pissing me off, for want of a better word, in the first half. But in the second half we did, and as soon as we broke through that first line of the press, we got onto the ball and we moved it into nice areas, and we asked loads of questions of them, and we scored a couple of nice goals. How long ago did I say it, that the young players have never let me down? And you know, without beating the same drum about building a club and having that upward pressure, delighted to announce next season we've got 3 lots of under 12s, 2 lots of under 16s, as well as the 21s, and there's going to be a reserve side next year. So we are now an 8-team club. There is a trial on the 8th of June looking for those players, but it's a process. And I want to sit here maybe in 12 or 24 months' time and tell you now we've got 20 teams, 25 teams, 30 teams, because ultimately I want about 50 or 60 teams. I want multiple sides at every age group, and I want them all learning to play in the style that we're trying to impart. And every single time that someone pops up into the first team, then there's no adaptation. They know their jobs because they'll have been doing it under 14s, under 15s, under 16s, under 18s, 21s, and then they'll get the dip into the first team and they'll go, oh, this is exactly the same. I'm just playing against slightly bigger opposition. But the lads that we've got at the moment, we've got a good manager in the under 21s, and obviously Joe being the assistant of the under 21s helps probably, because then there's at least that familiar face. But there's also their teammates in the first team as well. And yeah, it was arguably one of the youngest sides we've had out for a long time, I would think. How many teenagers we got? Den's a teenager, isn't it? Yeah. You're a teenager. Mason's a teenager. Callum. Joe's not that old. Teddy, Joe and Teddy are both in the under 21s. And then the bench is only 21s. So, I've got a young side. They're playing football the way I want them to play, by and large. And I think there's an extra bit of satisfaction of seeing us do it with the style of play that we're trying to do it with. So, yeah, I'm happy. And there's some real talent in there. And that talent is going to make people that thought they had established places in the first team think twice.
Brilliant, cheers.
Real fan ownership, real fan input, real fan change, real fan power. 50 plus 1, we can go better than that. 100 plus none. Download our app, view the free content, read about the club, that's fine. But if you want more, become a member. To vote, to go behind the scenes, to make an impact, interact with a global community around the world, influencing how we grow, where we play, club ethics and values. The more members we have, the faster we grow. Support the club, run the club, own the club. This is ours and no one will take it away. The future is in all our hands.